At this point, you are probably aware of Elon Musk and maybe even know quite a bit about him. This billionaire businessman and inventor from South Africa doesn't keep many things private. Elon Musk often takes to Twitter and other public forums such as a popular podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, to voice his thoughts on everything from politics to his business ventures, his personal life, and even random things like weed or Los Angeles traffic. With Elon Musk being such an open book, you may be wondering what you don't know about him. Keep watching to learn 10 things that may surprise you about the billionaire businessman. Interact with us. Subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified when we upload more content. Don't forget to leave a like and comment below. Also, feel free to suggest any type of videos you would like to see on this channel. Thanks! Elon Musk had a bad childhood. Musk's parents divorced when he was 8 or 9 years old, and after that, he lived with his father in Pretoria, South Africa. Musk was very quiet and reserved as a child, so much so that his parents even thought that he was deaf when he was very young. Musk says that he and his 2 younger siblings were often lectured by their father for hours. Elon Musk attended Bryanston High School, a semi-private school in Johannesburg where he was bullied by other students in his grade for his shy demeanor and peculiar interests. In one instance, Musk was beaten so badly by a group of boys that he was hospitalized for 2 weeks. His father, Elon Musk, said that Elon was so badly beaten that sometimes his classmates that came to visit him did not recognize him. His father, Elon Musk, also said that the police were no help in the case. Elon Musk went on to say that he thinks the instance was caused by South Africa's jock culture and that disciplinary action was not taken against the bullies because they were rugby players. After this instance of bullying, Musk transferred to Pretoria Boys High School, from which he graduated. He created a computer game at 12 years old. Musk first became interested in computers at the age of 10 when he would use his family's Commodore VIC-20, an old 8-bit computer from the 80s. Around that time, Musk began to teach himself computer programming and coding with the help of a written manual. By the age of 12, Musk had programmed a computer game called Blastar using the basic family of codes. Musk sold the game to Magazine PC and Office Technology for about $500. In this game, you play as a space pilot that shoots at alien spaceships. It is sort of like a mix between the game Space Invaders and Asteroid, but it is much more simple. Blastar is still available to play online if you want to give it a shot yourself. His father committed manslaughter. Elon Musk is estranged from his father, Elon Musk, and has gone on record calling him evil and a terrible human being. Elon Musk himself has confirmed in interviews that he was once charged with manslaughter for shooting and killing 3 people that broke into his home in Johannesburg. However, he was later acquitted as it was decided that he was acting out of self-defense. Elon Musk claims that Elon Musk has committed other crimes. While no other crimes are on record, there is more shocking information about Elon's personal life that points towards his twisted morals. In 2017, Elon Musk conceived a child with his own stepdaughter, Jana Buzidenhout, who was 40 years younger than him. Later, Elon Musk would describe the pregnancy as an accident and said that he was not in a relationship with his stepdaughter, although she and her son were living with him. While this is technically not illegal, it is certainly something that many people would not approve of. He went to 4 different colleges. The first college that Musk attended was University of Pretoria in South Africa. Musk only attended this university for 5 months or 1 semester because he was waiting to get the right documentation to transfer to Queen's University in Canada in 1989. Moving to Canada for his college education made sure that Musk was able to avoid mandatory service in the South African Defence Force, which at that time would have still been enforcing apartheid alongside the South African police. Musk would eventually drop out of Queen's College and go on to enroll at the University of Pennsylvania in 1992. Musk studied economics and physics there and held 2 summer internships in Silicon Valley during his studies. He graduated from the University of Pennsylvania in 1997 with dual Bachelors of Arts in economics and physics. Musk was also accepted to a PhD program in energy physics and material science at Stanford University in California, but declined to attend in favor of starting his first company. He has founded 8 companies. As we just established, Elon Musk went into working on his first business endeavor instead of going to graduate school. His first company was a web software company called Zip2, which he started with his brother Kimball in 1995. In this company, Elon Musk programmed an internet city guide for newspaper publishers and gained contracts with the New York Times and the Chicago Tribune. In 1999, Zip2 was acquired by Compaq. Later that year, Elon Musk started his second company called X.com, which dealt with online financial services and email payment. In 2000, X.com merged with the company that owned PayPal, and that became the focus of the company. Musk was removed as the CEO of X.com in 2001 over disagreements with other company executives, and later the company's name was changed to just PayPal. In 2002, Elon Musk founded the first company that he would become well known for, SpaceX, his space transportation manufacturer. Just a year later, he founded Tesla, his motor vehicle manufacturer. SpaceX and Tesla have become the bread and butter of Musk's fame and fortune, but he has also founded several other companies and a nonprofit since then. In chronological order, they are Hyperloop, OpenAI, Neuralink, and The Boring Company. His first son died in infancy. You're probably aware that Elon Musk and his girlfriend Grimes recently had their first child together, who was given the unique name X-A12. What you may not know is that altogether, Musk has had 7 children, all of whom are boys. Musk had 6 children with his ex-wife Justine, and tragically their first son Nevada passed away at just 10 weeks old due to sudden infant death syndrome. Sudden infant death syndrome is the unexplained death, usually during sleep, of a seemingly healthy baby less than a year old. Luckily, Justine and Elon went on to have a set of twins and a set of triplets via in vitro insemination. Though divorced, the two share custody of their 5 sons. He's made 9 appearances on TV shows and movies. Elon Musk has had quite a few cameos in both TV shows and movies where he often plays himself. Musk is no actor, but his presence can be a fun Easter egg for audiences, especially in science fiction shows and movies. His earliest appearance on the big screen was in Iron Man 2, which came out in 2010. In his cameo, Musk has a brief conversation with Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr., at a social gathering. One of Musk's biggest and most memorable roles was when he was in an episode of The Simpsons in 2015. The episode revolves around Elon Musk coming to Springfield and trying to improve the town and nuclear plant with his inventions and business ideas. But after the town turns on him, he ends up leaving in a rocket ship. Musk's most recent role was in the 4th season of the Adult Swim show Rick and Morty, where he plays a parody version of himself called Elon Tusk. Some of the other shows and movies that Musk have been in are The Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon, South Park, and Men in Black International. Musk was on 2 of President Trump's advisory councils. Elon Musk briefly served on Trump's Manufacturing Jobs Initiative and the Strategic and Policy Forum Councils. He defended his position on the business councils during an onstage interview at a TED Talk in spring 2017, saying that he was able to speak in favor of immigration and climate change policy, which may have not been brought up otherwise. Musk stuck by his advocacy for climate change, and when Trump withdrew from the Paris Agreement in June 2017, Musk left the 2 advisory councils that he sat on. The Paris Agreement is a set of regulations put in place to help combat climate change. Musk stated that climate change is real and leaving Paris is not good for America or the world. He sent a Tesla sports car to space. On February 6, 2018, SpaceX launched their newest rocket, the Falcon Heavy, with an unusual payload. On board, the rocket was a cherry red convertible Tesla Roadster, Tesla's own electric-powered sports car. But that's not all. In the driver's seat of the car was a dummy in a spacesuit, which they called Starman. Starman and the Roadster are now in orbit around the sun, which they will stay in for a few million years, assuming there's no unexpected crash with an asteroid or something like that. In late 2019, the Roadster completed its first full orbit after passing by Mars, Venus, and Mercury. The car is too far away to see from Earth, even with the telescope. But if you want to know where the sports car is on its orbit, you can locate it on the website whereisroadster.com. Scientists have predicted that by 2091, the car's path will have altered enough for it to be visible from Earth with a very powerful telescope at certain locations. He created the first commercial spacecraft to bring astronauts to space. On May 30th, 2020, NASA astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley were launched into space on the Crew Dragon rocket, which was created by Musk's company SpaceX. This historic launch made the Crew Dragon the first rocket created by a private company to take humans into space. One day after blasting off, Behnken and Hurley made it to the International Space Station, where they stayed for a 2-month mission. Then, on August 2nd, they made it safely back to Earth in the Crew Dragon. The two astronauts splashed down in the Gulf of Mexico and awaited the boats that would come to recover them, marking this first-of-its-kind mission complete. SpaceX already has plans to send the Crew Dragon back to space with more astronauts in September of 2020 and the spring of 2021. This could be the start of a new era in space exploration that is led by private companies rather than publicly funded organizations. Elon Musk has certainly lived a life that is full of ups and downs. From a rough childhood, a strained relationship with his father, and the death of his first child, to founding 8 companies, making history with SpaceX, and much, much more. There's lots of things we didn't know about Elon Musk. One thing is for sure though, we can't wait to see what Elon Musk is up to next, whether it's making more history or spending more time with his growing family. Did any of these facts about Elon Musk surprise you? Let us know in the comment section below.